Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So this part of the video is recorded one day after the final battle footage, and I'll say the purpose of this video is to showcase the final fight as well as to showcase the quality of storytelling in the final moments before we fight the final boss, which is a HYPOGEAN unit, and it's a new HYPOGEAN unit. So it is probably the next HYPOGEAN units to come. So before we continue any further, just a disclaimer, this will be a story spoiler. So I'll be running through some of the conversations between the character in the following part, and we will understand more about the story while showcasing the final boss and then showcasing the final fight itself. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled for the lore itself, you guys want to experience everything yourself, then feel free to skip the subsequent part and then, you know, just maybe go into the final battle to see what is the HYPOGEAN unit. Okay, before we start the final battle footage recording, I'm going to talk about the new artifact that's going to be unlocked after you are done with the chapters itself. So the latest artifact to be unlocked in the arsenal is Evocation Spell. So personally, looking at this Evocation Spell is a really interesting artifact because I feel that this is going to be a super powerful late game Dream Realm artifact based on the abilities, because this artifact is interesting in a sense because you are able to summon a spirit which comes every 12 seconds and then provides one of the buff in sequence. So there's Bull, which provides shield, there's Lion, which provides attack, Bear, which provides life drain, Wolf, which provides haste. So half of it is, I'll say, defensive by nature and the other half is offensive by nature. But what's interesting for this skill is that the numbers for the buffs are pretty big. If you take a look at the attack, it's 25%, so 25% attack is massive, right? It is attack boost which will allow you to do more damage, do more heals if you have a lot of healer, and if your shielder relies on the attack stat, then this evocation spell could be really interesting. So timing the unit skill together with the respective buffs in manual mode could also be something that you want to think of when you use this evocation spell, because of the timing where these buffs come online, right? Because it goes in this Bull, Lion, Bear and Wolf cycle. So you might want to hold your staff and use it when specific buff drop, right? If let's say you have a massive AoE damage skill, then you might want to wait until the bear drop and then you use the skill and then you gain a lot of HP back because you have a 50 life drain during that buff, 30 life drain. And on top of that, right, I think if you take a look at the plus 15 and plus 20 skill, reduces skill cooldown to 10 seconds and then increasing the effect duration to 6 seconds. This effectively makes the downtime of each buff to only 4 seconds. So the only issue with this buff is that you kind of have to go with both the defensive side and offensive side of things. So it might not be the most optimal for purely doing damage, but we don't know because we don't know how hard the boss will hit in the late game, and we might need a mix of both the defensive side as well as the offensive side from this artifact. So that's something that I'll definitely do more testing. Right now, I think Evocation Spell seems really useful, at least in the early to mid game. And it is something that a lot of the people who are done with the story are trying out in Dream Realm itself. So that's for the final artifacts. We are pretty much done with everything. I'm left with some story chapters in terms of the side stories. And we will be waiting for the next event to drop in Song of Strife. Okay, with that, let us hop into the final battle showcase. Let's go. Hey there, welcome to this spoiler moment for the video. So this is the final moments in the final chapters, Dusk Tome 2, as we unveil the secrets of the Dusk Lord. Not sure what to expect, but this is before I enter it, so 100% everything. 100% the map, I got everything I could to power my units, and let us proceed towards the end and see what to expect, okay? Oh, okay, we got a brand new tome over here. So the moment I interact with it, we're gonna start battle and we'll see what to expect. Let's start. I think this is the final boss battle. Okay, Grim Execution. Okay, I'll just use my standard comp. Push, push, push. Okay. So we break the tome.
I'm still pretty solid.
Okay. Oh, there's still one more. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the final battle and somebody's gonna break out from it. Oh, okay. Looks like, is this the final battle? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to share this story specifically because I have a few things I want to say. So more specifically than anything else, this final chapter which unveils this Dusk guy as well as a continuation of the story is really interesting. I think combined with the music as well as the setting as well as the map. Earlier, I think in the video I showcased like some run through from the earlier stages of the map. So we are the final pathway. Music's really good. You guys can hear it for yourself in the background. And I think for the story itself is very built up all the way to this one.
Stone tablet was left
Okay.
by Dora. Magister, Dora knew you would come.
Okay, so this is unveiling of the story, so I'm just gonna read that thing and then spoil a little bit.
Not the time for joy.
Okay.
Things are much different than we thought. There is a HYPOGEAN sealed in the Dusk Lord's tomb.
Okay, so it's a HYPOGEAN, okay.
Even worse, just as Dora feared, Elusha's actions in the Remnant Peaks have weakened the seal.
So it's a link back to the previous chapter, Remnant's Peak. Okay.
Seems this is the root cause of the anomalies in the Crimson Highlands. The HYPOGEAN's power is extending outward.
Okay.
Does the inscription say that if we want to seal that horrid thing in again, that is, the HYPOGEAN, we need to defeat it? Oh, I can't stand uttering such a filthy word.
My understanding is the same as yours. However, although the HYPOGEAN seal has been compromised, it is still in a contained state. We cannot defeat the HYPOGEAN.
Let me
while it
shift my
remains
cameras a bit
confined.
in case you guys want to read the thing for
That may
yourself.
need to.
Yeah, but this is like me just reading through and then spoiling for you guys. Break the seal.
Wait, unseal that thing? Can we really do this?
The Magister knows the magical process of sealing a HYPOGEAN. To release it, the method is simply reversed.
By the time they reached here, they knew that us, which is the main character, is Magister Merlin, by the
For
way.
a great mage like the Magister, this should be a small task.
Okay, Hammy's
That's not
voice
what
pretty
I
cute.
mean.
Okay.
We are discussing the release of a malevolent HYPOGEAN. Shouldn't we be cautious? At least let me perform a divination on the probability of our success.
I agree with Citrana. We need to be careful with how we proceed. Even if we truly can lift the seal, there's no guarantee we'll defeat the HYPOGEAN. The results of a failure would be catastrophic. However, since the seal has already been called the Crimson Highlands, and all the surrounding areas will...
What will happen? Finish your words.
Cool, okay.
If we don't fight the HYPOGEAN, your homeland will be destroyed long before the seal is fully broken.
Then I'll fight. I'm not afraid of pain. Magister Merlin, what should we do?
We look at Soren.
You already know my thoughts. I've come this far, and I won't back down.
Okay.
Magister, as Dora said in the inscription, and Chippy is always ready to charge ahead for you. Don't have the spotlight, Chippy. Merlin also has me by her side.
Oh,
And
my
not
character is
just
a
me,
female character.
but
This one is
all
by
of
her
us who have
side.
come this far. Merlin, have you made up your mind?
We only have one
course.
option. What?
Let's not delay.
Okay. Inscription. Okay. This inscription is for you, Merlin. When you came here for our shared vision and saw this tablet, the HYPOGEAN seal should have been loosened. With the power remaining from the Dusk Lord, I sealed the HYPOGEAN of illusion here, but forces hidden in the darkness will not sit idly by, and the seals will one day be weakened. That is when you and your companions will take a stand. If the seal continues to wane, you must defeat the HYPOGEAN once more to fortify it. There's no need to fear the might of HYPOGEAN, for you have gained the approval of the gods. With their favor, you will surely triumph. Dearest Merlin, may the light be with you. Blessing in the name of Dura. Okay. So this is it, right? The true spoiler moment, guys. The build up is there. Like, I actually read through a lot of the last few chapters story, got a greater glimpse of the whole story. If you guys love the lore, you should take the time to enjoy the story, the cutscenes, as well as the voice actings itself. Really good stuff. So final battle, I guess. So this is probably the next HYPOGEAN to come. Dust Tomb. Okay. Final battle, guys. Let's take a look at the final battle. Okay, so this is a cutscene. We just enjoy the cutscene.
I waited. Memory is a precarious thing. Even I am not immune to its loss. My name is Freyesto.
Presto, okay.
I have been alone here for ages, much akin to a prisoner. But what was my offense, and where was my trial? Who is qualified to condemn one such as me? Do you make such a claim? You, the great mage known as Merlin. Oh? Then tell me, what am I guilty of? What warrants being locked away by that detestable goddess? You cannot name a single transgression, and from this standpoint, I do not see myself guilty of any offense. Does a sinless HYPOGEAN deserve to suffer confinement just for their very nature?
Filthy HYPOGEAN, your twisted tongue has no effect. Your crimes have been well documented.
Do you refer to the type of historical gossip that anyone might fashion as they please? You say I am guilty. Then of what charge? Did anyone witness my crimes with their own eyes? Impish little familiar. The world always views powerful forces beyond its control as evil. Yet you know nothing of true power.
I wish the goddess hadn't forgotten to seal your mouth as well. You're the one who knows nothing.
Oh, but courageous child. I know you.
Oh wow, okay, Soren has a pass.
Ironically, when Dura sealed me away, she borrowed the remaining power of the Dusk Lord. Therefore, like you, I sometimes hear the whispers of his voice.
Okay, so just a bit of spoilers, Soren is actually chosen by the Dusk Lord.
The Dusk Lord has always believed that you would find and defeat me.
So it's his destiny to come and defeat this guy over here.
Unfortunately for you, this is a fallacy.
Soren is unaffected. Soren has the mark of the setting sun. If
So,
we stay close,
okay, illusion
we can
magic.
on it.
Planning on hiding behind that...
Of course not.
Why such hostility? I, Freesto, am the
Freesto,
HYPOGEAN that
okay.
can remedy this world's sadness. In my illusions, scorned lovers reunite and never betray one another again. No one needs endure the travesties of, if you would like to assign an as a HYPOGEAN, the one known as Merlin. Do you not wish for eternal bliss?
Nope, I don't believe in
Fools you
eternity.
love to believe.
Magister, I'm prepared.
Yeah, okay, let's start the
Let's
fight.
go!
We have a clear picture. It's a very, very annoying guy with a lot of speech. You gotta tap and hold. Broke the seal. It's time to challenge Presto. So I think we can only use these 4 units, unfortunately. Okay. So these are all his minions. Okay. Wait, hold on a moment before I continue. I just realized that we can take a look at this units kit. So this is the next unit to release, I guess. Wow, the HYPOGEANs. Oh, we can't gather more influence about this unit. I see, but we know that this is a magical tank. Interesting, guys. This is gonna be the next Stargaze unit. Okay, let's start the fight. So we now know that this guy is probably the next HYPOGEAN to come, and he's gonna be a tank, a magical damage dealer. Seems like a good fit to an existing powerful team, I see. Seems like a really good fit. Okay, so he summons a lot of himself. Dude, if his ability is to be really annoying, right? Oh, it's quite insane actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, because this is something which I think magical teams appreciate, or at least the current iteration of the magical teams, they do appreciate. Okay, so I mean there's nothing much we can do because everything is on auto. Okay, you talk too much. I mean, I think we can manual this, right? Yeah, but I meant I just auto since it's story. We're gonna win it anyway. Get a cutscene time. So Scorpion base hypo.
Go back to where you belong, HYPOGEAN! Magister, now!
So that's my character design, by the way. I really appreciate it when they actually can showcase your Magister as your own character avatar, so you can design it and then capture the very moment. Really nice stuff.
You mortals have no idea who you're messing with. The so-called gods you worship are not what.
So we resealed this guy. Go back to the depths.
Is it over? I'm alive. See, Entendre?
Satrana!
Hey,
If not for up from now.
hey, there can
And who is
well, think it over slowly.
Will the Crimson Highlands...
Based on our previous, at the very least, Magister. We both know you only want a Chippy. As a familiar Magister, Chippy.
Okay, so this part is all their bickering and stuff.
Always buzzing in my ear. I didn't say, but I don't wish... Let's head back to Alkali.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. The final battle to the chapter. I'm not gonna spoil any more. So you basically get the latest artifact after you are done evocation spell. Not too sure what this artifact does, but I'll do more testing and maybe do a guide if there's some interesting finding from this one. So that's it for this spoiler video. Final battle done. Thank you very much for tuning in. Stay tuned for more AFK journey content and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.